Alright, I'm gonna go live now. Hello, Exiles. This is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and welcome to another live stream. Today is Tuesday, the 26th, so 5 p.m. Stream time is always 5 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, give or take. And I am about to go into no streamer luck here. A couple of things I'm going to do today. So I'm going to try something I saw in a YouTube video. I wish I could remember the YouTuber's name so that I could credit him, but it is basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to get a 6 link by running a bunch, and I'm a little over leveled. This would be much more efficient to do it at a lower level, but I'm probably going to run a bunch of sacrifice fragments here. I have a lot of dusks, so I'm probably going to run like maybe 20, see if I can get a lucky 6 link, and yeah, we're going to try that. Oh, actually, before we do that, I do want to do one thing, and that is, oh man, I probably should have checked that wand a little bit. I didn't even look at the stats, if I'm being honest. Could have thrown that away. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do our conqueror here. So we'll get that taken care of. Gonna put all of my things away, just chill for a second because, well, I started a little bit early, just a minute, but. And we got an 8 passive minion. It is eye level 73, so it can't roll the double sockets, which is a little not good. But yeah, we're well. Here, let's start off. We'll start off light, get warmed up. You know, I'm gonna run a few sacrifice fragments. I'll just toss a few in here. Maybe we'll just do 5 or 6 to start off with. And then we'll try our luck at that, and then we'll go ahead and go do our conqueror. I believe we have a redeemer, if I recall. Oop. Oh, I thought there was an issue. I don't have my golems. I'm like, why am I doing no damage? I forgot most of our damage is based on our golems. That might cause some issues later on. We might have to get some minion survivability nodes. Right now, the only thing we have for minion survivability is our skull head. So, not so good if our golems die. It's a big problemo. They are immune to elemental damage, but they can take big physical hits and go down real quick, or chaos damage, of course. Hey, Evil Reaper. Got both 7 and 8 do start at the same time, you know? Oh. That was weird. I was having an issue. It wouldn't let me start. Let me see if I can fix that. That is really bizarre. Go to my live streams. Okay, upcoming. Okay. So let me go ahead and delete this one that is upcoming. And we'll keep the one we have going. It takes a while. Yeah, I had a weird bug where YouTube wasn't letting me start my stream, and I wonder if it succeeded in starting it, and then when I tried to restart it, because I hit retry, but then I just canceled out of the retry. It was weird. So, got a guy here. It was very weird. We'll take Vol Arc and Vol Cyclone. Okay. Oop. I made an error there. There you go. Probably gonna have to buy some more portal gems here. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Emilio? Hey, Lord Juraxis, how's it going, man? I'm just doing a few runs of sacrifice fragments to get it started. I want to see if I can just get a lucky 6 link here. So I'm just doing that as kind of a warm-up, and then we'll go fight the Redeemer. Wow, I was immediately bombarded. Looks like we're getting some Tier 3 map, nice. Yeah, so I saw, Morse Mortem or whatever it's called. So you guys might hear banging in the background, and that is because, the house next to ours, that was a lot of chaos damage. The house next to ours is getting refurbished or something, or the apartment next to ours. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but there's something going on. They're remodeling the apartment or something. So there's a lot of thumping noises and such in the background. Does this build have enough damage to do Shaper Cirrus? Well, certainly not right now. It is solo self-on and I just got started. We'll have to see, because I'm not really following a build guide for this build in particular. I'm just kind of doing it. I really need a portal gem on this character. Yeah, because I don't want to use a tabula forever. But I would imagine if you actually had some good gear. Oop. Alright. There you go. You could probably do that pretty easily. Yeah, so these are pretty quick runs. There is a chance. I watched a video where a guy did like 100 runs of these and got like 3 6 links out of it. Getting some map sustain, kinda. Some low tier maps. We probably have plenty of low tier maps though, so that's probably not really beneficial to us in a lot of ways. But and then I will go fight the Shaper Guard or the Conqueror, and then I will probably just do a bunch of tier 5 maps. Honestly, I'll probably just do a bunch of Syndicate. I did a video recently for those who haven't seen it. And I talked about doing syndicates to level up quickly, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, going to do a little bit of that, probably like maybe, I don't know, a few missions here. All right, got one noon. We'll take the Vol Summon Skeletons. Yeah, we're burning through portal scrolls really fast here, though. We don't have a lot of portal scrolls, and we don't even have a lot of like transmutes. I guess we have a decent amount of, yeah, we have plenty of both. Good vid. Thanks, man. I thought it was pretty useful information, at least. All right, we'll continue doing this, and we'll go buy some portal scrolls after this. Need to buy like 40, 80 portal scrolls or something. Run low on them. I'm not drinking beer tonight like usual. I'm within 5 pounds of my normal weight, because I usually, during the winter, I usually put on like around 40 pounds. I only put on 26 pounds this last winter, playing with one hand here. But I'm, yeah, within 5 pounds of my normal weight, want to make the last push. So I'm going for something a little bit lighter. It's a hard seltzer, which is lighter on the alcohol, but a lot easier to drink a lot of really quickly. So I could see where I could get in trouble in this. In fact, this is my 3rd one tonight already. So, but it's only 5% alcohol. It's probably not going to get me too bad, I'd hope. Considering I've already died in one of these, I probably shouldn't be playing with one hand. Ooh. That would be nice for a potential superior Vol Ice Nova. We should start leveling that. The problem is we have some high level, we have some level 18, I believe. Yeah, we have some level 18 Ice Novas already leveling. So we'll actually level that once we finish those, because we really want a level 21 Ice Nova for sure. Very important. It's probably a little less important that we get it quality. That's just area, and considering this is a more damaged upfront damage type build, the Frostbolts are doing a good amount of damage. The vortexes, I think the area is not particularly important. Golemancer start, yes. So okay. We almost died there. So the reason I start golems is because they just grant a lot of damage and utility in their early end game. The issue is that later on, like once you start getting into red maps, they do die very easily. And you might see that even in yellow maps if they're not like leveled and everything. So it's a little bit unfortunate, and we have a skull head on right now, which gives them armor and regeneration. Why no lightning traps or lightning arrow? That's a good question. I could use a Vol lightning trap. I don't know if I have one. I'm on solo self-found, so I'd have to check to see if I have a Vol. Hey, look at that. There's a Vol lightning trap. Well, now it's a moot point. Do I have an open space? That's the other issue. So now I'm going to have to get 2 blue sockets on my boots. As you can see, all of my sockets are filled because I am using both Spellslinger setup and a Golem setup. But I can fit in a Vault Lightning Trap, which indeed will increase my DPS for single target quite a lot. So, good call. I'll actually just add that. I'll just add that right now. So let's go ahead, move my golems out. I'll have to resummon them. Make sure I don't forget. And we'll go ahead and toss our boots in and put at least 2 blue sockets. There you go. All right. And now we can put our lightning golem back in, as well as our lightning trap. Now we're using up all of our sockets, though. Not that it's that big of a deal, but it is a little bit of a big deal. All right, and this one here. Okay. All right, we have our golems back, and I'll go ahead and throw that on my queue and make sure we're getting the Vol one. Perfect. Yeah, so Vol Lightning Trap is extremely useful, and I'm just going to run one more of these. We're going to attempt Herald of Thunder for traps. Absolutely cannot fit that. Herald of Thunder, because I went the Golem route, so I don't have Mastermind of Discord. Also, I don't have my Uber Lab done. But yeah, I don't have enough reservation with my current link setup to fit in Herald of Thunder. And that is with me having Charisma and also Sovereignty. So yeah, unfortunately no Heralds will fit. I would like to have a Herald. Maybe if we can get lucky with some gem corrupts in the future with 1% reduced mana reserved, then we can fit in a Herald, because it only costs 7 mana for us to do our barrage. We could probably fit in something if I really thought about it, but also our gem links don't allow for anything else really. So yeah, it's a pretty tight build, and it's working out all right so far. It's not the most powerful build. I actually made a much more powerful version of it that I will reveal in my next video. Yeah, we're getting a lot of single target damage there. All right, so we didn't get lucky with the 6 links running a few of these. I don't want to run them forever, so I'm just gonna do that. Kind of luck I can't lose weight that fast and don't get a lot of weight, so I'm 80 kilograms, but I can't eat what I want and stay there. But most of weight is muscle and lost because of yeah. I mean, I yo-yo a lot. I gain and lose like 40 pounds a year usually. So during the winter I gain a lot of weight because I kind of let myself go for the holidays, and then I tend to lose it all back by summer. So yeah, it's just the way I've functioned for a long time. That's not great, but it's not terrible. All right, let's go ahead and buy some portal scrolls. All right, sick. Got some portal scrolls, and let's go fight the Redeemer. So we're slowly working our way. We'll probably do a bunch of tier 5 maps specifically. I want to put the Ice Nova over here so I don't forget it. That's pretty important. All right, so yeah, you guys might hear some banging in the background. The apartment next to ours is being remodeled, I guess it seems. So there's a lot of construction or something going on over there. I have no idea what's really going on, but yeah, that's how I am. Well, I can keep it off if I stick to stick to my diet and everything, but I don't do that in Christmas. I'm like, I really like or like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, all those. I like to go to parties. I like to eat stuff. So that is something that I definitely have had an issue with in the past. But during the, like right after New Year's, although this year it was like mid-February before I started going back on my diet. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight our Redeemer, see how that works out. We're still a little squishy. Oh man. Yeah, so we're right up against the wall of our neighbors too, so a bit unfortunate. But the stream must go on. I decided to stream anyway. I was gonna call it off, but I decided to just go for it. Yeah, maybe. I was worrying about that earlier. I'm like, I don't know, man. They might break the wall. Who knows? Alright. Yeah, I actually think the version of this, a similar version of this build that I'll be doing a guide on is actually much better for solo self-found. Honestly, like this is fun and everything, but I think the other version I have is just much more consistent damage without having to have a lot of gear. I feel like this one would have higher damage potential though. I feel like we could go crit. There's a lot of things we can do to like beef this up later on. Trickster? It is a trickster, yes. And it is damage over time based. So, and it focuses on the vortex. And then another thing I'll leave for the video, because there's one very important part of it. Oh, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was kind of just going at it. So this is level 72. This isn't even that high of a level of zone. But yeah, there's a nice little trick to it that greatly amplifies the damage that I use that I really want to save for the video. So, but yeah, it's basically a Spellslinger Vortex Trickster, and it's been very effective. Is this a... What is this thing? It just resists elemental damage. Okay, so our damage just isn't that good right now. We should probably also... Because one of the things that'll increase our damage pretty drastically is once we get our second threshold jewel and we can drop GMP for our Frostbolts. Because we do have our Frostbolt on a 4-link, I believe. Keep it for yourself. Yeah, I'll just keep it for myself forever. You guys don't get to know. I'll keep my secrets. No, I'll definitely say what it is at some point during the video. Whenever I get that done, I need to finish the build. It's basically I just need to gear it now. It's like level 88 or something. It's good enough, close enough to. I'll probably get like maybe 2 or 3 more levels and call it good. Just make sure it has good gear. Managed to get it through pretty quickly though. It's level, I believe it's level 88, and I managed to get it there in something like 13 hours. So that's pretty reasonable. Alright, so we'll throw our ball lightning trap. That'll shock the enemy. Make sure we're getting our arcane surge up. A little bit of a slow kill, but not too bad. Wonder if there isn't a better setup we can have going here. Oh yeah, we're using Ice Bite, which is a little weak, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we'll see how the boss goes. I probably should. I threw 2 Vol Lightning traps there. I should have just thrown 1, because I should have kept 1 for this fight. This fight's gonna be a little bit difficult, probably. Maybe not. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit. I probably should have waited on the Ball Lightning trap there, because yeah, she's gonna dash away. So that was a little bit of bad play there. I should have waited until she come back, because we had gotten about 1/3 of her health down. Okay, just go ahead and dodge these, and then she's gonna dash again here soon. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Alright, never mind. Got her. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. Yeah, so there's another Watchstone for us. I want to do some T5 maps for a little bit before we start progressing again, so I'm probably going to just hold that in my inventory for now, and then we'll continue to progress our Atlas. Yeah, I want to try... First of all, I really want a 6-link, so I want to farm up a little bit before that, besides the Tabula. I probably could go quite a bit farther on just a Tabula, but I'd prefer not to. Also, we need to do our Uber Lab at some point, when we actually get it. I'm just going to hold on to the influenced items like I have been. And I'll check those out later to see if there's anything cool that I can craft for this build. I mean, they are Redeemer items, so it is possible they'll have some cold theme stuff going on. Alright, so throw on some tier 5 maps. We'll do marshes since we don't have that done. Okay, and... yeah, we have 15 syndicates, so we can go ahead and do a lot of these. Although, frankly, we're high enough level, maybe we shouldn't. We're already 82. Maybe we should just progress through the maps as fast as we can here. Now that I'm thinking about it. But, well, we're here. We'll do this map. Because we're gonna incur an experience penalty. Oof. Well, that was dumb. I need some more defensive mechanics going up here. The problem is we can't get a cast when damage taken set up really. Let's see if we can get down here and actually complete this in time despite the death. Yeah. Just damage is feeling a little bit underwhelming comparatively. Need to stay out of those little freeze lines there. Getting some... I am doing a tier 5 map, so... but I need to move up. I didn't realize I was already level 82. That's like a little high to be doing tier 5 maps, I think. Oop, I threw a lightning trap and missed. These guys move around a lot. Where'd they go? Oh, I failed. It took too long for me to kill the guys. Yeah, I need more deeps. I'm just lacking in deeps. So we'll look, we can get defenses through gears later, or through gear later on. Right now we'll just focus on DPS, because if we're good with our positioning, we're fine with our, Alright. Yeah, we want... in the early, while we're positioning, or in the early part of getting the betrayal, while we're positioning everything, we want as many trusted as we can, because that gives more options to move people around. And then later on, you get as many people to be rivals as possible in the syndicate, because that gives more options to gain intelligence. So It's a good little balance you can do. That's 10 passives. I'm just going to drop that. Alright. Gravicious. I think I want to keep Gravicious. Leo. I think Leo is pretty useless, so we're just going to betray Leo here. Oop. I'm going the wrong way. I'm missing the fog. No. Well. Alright, and we activated another Redeemer. Interesting. Or Drox, actually. We got Drox. Sick. So yeah, after this we'll move on to yellow tier maps. We need to start progressing our atlas. Even though it's a little sketch where we are now. Generally speaking, solo self-found, you would want to farm some stuff out a little bit more, but eh. Do I know when the league ends? Oh, I don't know the exact date, but I'm pretty sure it's in like 2 weeks. So, yeah, if you guys want to make sure that you get everything you want to get done in the league, now is the time to do it. If you're the kind of person who wants to like trade for currency at the end of the league, it's a good time to do that. You know, make sure you get the cluster jewels. If you're going to want cluster jewels to experiment with and play around with in standard, now is the time to be purchasing those. Yeah, or crafting those potentially as well. So yeah, 2 weeks. Got to make sure that you're ready. Alright. Oh, something over here is being a little shit. There you go. Take care of that. Yeah, our clear speed is a little bit lacking. What do we got for a wand? This isn't that bad of a wand, I don't think. Pick up all the uniques in solo self-found, just in case we want to use them in future characters. Although at this point, the chances of me making another character on solo self-found Delirium are very, very low, because they're not going to last very long. The only things I've seen so far were posted on Reddit today. They're starting the press tour tomorrow, I believe, so we can expect more information soon. And also, the next league color is going to be light blue for the banner color. So, the last light blue league was Syndicate, so you know it's going to be, skip it. No, I'm just kidding. It might be good. Blast Rain cast on crit arc build, and it was doing well until my GPU broke, and now I'm going to Intel HD. Now I'm at 800 by 600 resolution. Oh man. Man, I don't know what to tell you about that. That sounds pretty rough to me. Alright, so we have Primordial Bond. I think we might just swing up and grab Frostwalker. What's our cold resist at? It's not LE weakness capped. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Frostwalker. It's nice 35 cold damage for 2 slots and relatively cheap. Got some spell damage from my Warlords. Not too bad. Alright, got a couple of unveils. Cold damage over time multiplier, obviously that's a priority. These are particularly high priority. Okay. Whoop. Keep. I don't want to destroy my flask. sell the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna have to take a quick restroom break already. I didn't. Something. Actually, I'll hold on to these gloves. I will stash them. I'm much more wary of getting rid of things that potentially could be useful on solo self-on. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the restroom. Don't laugh at my pajama pants or my overly sized shirt. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now, let's see. Yeah, we'll start progressing, so we'll just slowly kind of add these stones to ones we already have completed. And we'll try to do ones that are influenced if possible, but it doesn't look like we have any here. Don't have a port completed, so we'll go ahead and do that. Elemental resistance, otherwise not too bad, but the LE resistance will slow our kill speed pretty drastically. Alright, cool. Alrighty. It's not too bad with the LE resistance. It probably will be pretty tough with the deliriums though. Yeah, our physical damage reduction and regen granted by our golems is starting to fall off a little bit already too, so we're gonna need to do a little bit to beef up this character. I have a few ideas of what to do. Once again, we can grind for an actual 6 link with stats. That would be very beneficial. Even a 5 link with good enough stats. Actually, our damage is low enough where I would not really be willing to trade that in. Make that trade. Alright. I also got used to the playstyle of my other character, which doesn't require nearly as much spamming. Alright, we got Baran too. So, got the Crusader. We have three different conquerors already spawned, so that'll give us plenty to work towards here. Oh man, that was a beefy chunk. Oof, chunk of beef. Almost died. Lucky connections, that's pretty good. Don't need to stand in this chilling ground. Oh, lost the thing. Yeah, we're a little slow on the clear speed here. Get 8 simulacrum splinters from that though. That's pretty good for. It doesn't feel like we killed that much. Oh yeah, I should actually be picking up jewelry too. I definitely need upgrades still. I was forgetting which character I was playing for a moment. I can't buy upgrades here, which is a big deal. Yeah, I'm not used to playing solo self-found, so this is a little weird for me. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I almost forgot to go on D&D. Yeah, you can't rely on the vortexes to kill things. You'd have to keep spamming until everything's dead. But looks like we're getting a little better off. I just need to get used to the playstyle. Just hold down my right click for a little bit whenever I see a pack, especially on blue packs or yellow mobs. Can't just insta-give them. Once we get some cooldown reduction from leveling up our Spellslinger a little bit more, and possibly from a belt craft, we should be able to spam a lot harder with our Spellslinger. Do a lot more damage that way. Cooldown reduction is insanely good on Spellslinger. Yeah, feeling a little bit better now. It was just a matter of playstyle. Take on the boss here. This boss is a little annoying. Ooh, crafting recipe. Get the crit one. Alright, we'll throw down our lightning trap. Make sure we got our stuff going. Oop, behind the wall here. Okay, lightning trap. Whoa, hello. They have that thing right here where they bounce projectiles off the wall. It's quite strong. In fact, it almost wiped my golems out. Oh, gotta get out of there. All right, good enough. Moving on. I thought I had unveils for whatever reason. I'm not going to bother keeping the sword. Check out these. What am I even wearing for an amulet? Just 82 life, I guess. And our rings are not good. Not great. So yeah, a lot of our gear is pretty bad. We do need to be picking up rare jewelry. You know, this isn't that good. This is okay, actually. This is not very good. Obviously, I don't want to keep a tabula forever. This is fine. Skullhead, well, I kind of need it to keep my golems alive right now, so until we do some stuff about that, that's gonna be... There are the primordial jewels. I could check my bestiary, actually. That sounds fun. Let's go do that. Oop. I messed up my placement. Diff cards are second. Alright, yeah, let's go to the menagerie and check that out. Alright, so no unique jewels. Add a suffix, remove a random prefix. Yeah, I guess we'll check out the uniques for now. See what we get. Malachi's Artifice, the Ziggy D item. Yeah, we need to consider doing some more Bestiary stuff, but at the moment... Oop, I threw down a lightning trap for no reason. Duresso Salute. Melee strike range. Used to be really good with the Cyclone. Full movement speed on full life, melee damage on full life. Unfortunately, not so great at the moment. Yeah, we're not going to bother with the other stuff. So, go ahead and toss this stuff. And back to mapping. Do I need to do delve? I should probably check on all this stuff when I get in. Nope, not at all. Alright, looks like we got a couple here, so let's go ahead and do a volcano. We can spawn the Warlord in pretty quickly. We have a lot of Warlord maps. We don't have a lot of other maps, though, at the moment. We can always generate more yellow tier maps just by doing tier 5 maps and doing Xana missions. That'll also give us missions that we can, or maps that we can buy, because Xana's shop resets every time you do one of her missions. So that'll be an option as well. If we run a little bit low. I love that line. The weary traveler draws closer to the end of its life. Baran is one of the more tedious ones to fight. He's probably my second least favorite. Alright. I don't want to waste a lot of... I guess I can use my Bestiary missions as well, though, for these, because it doesn't matter. I can just use them as I go. I should just be putting Bestiary and Temple missions on pretty much every map that I do, if I have them available for yellow maps, which I only have a couple so far. Alright, got a red beast coming up here. Kinda skip past him. It's a porcupine too, which is obnoxious. That means he's gonna spawn porcupines. There's also a yellow goat man, but that one's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna get behind like walls and stuff so that all the projectiles don't hit me. Alright, got the red beast. It was a pretty surprisingly tough fight. Alright, Spellslinger we need, and Vortex. Ooh, lots of loot. Got some Delirium Orb action and reduced chaos damage taken over time. Not exactly a high tier thing to get here. Wait, this is a map. I don't want to skip this much of it. There might be, oh. Wait, I could flame dash one way, but no. Oh, it's because I'm on the stupid square thing. I don't want to skip a big portion of the map. Stupid square. Oh, Swirling Fear. I don't think I have this one. I think this is my second to last, and then we can finally do Uber Lab. Let's clear out the area around it a little bit. I almost mixed a Sextant. But yeah, I don't think I have Swirling Fear. I do not. So that just leaves one more. And our skill gem's leveled up, so more damage. Oop, I'm standing on the spike like an idiot. This one isn't so bad. Some of these are really tedious and annoying, but this one isn't that bad. In fact, we're already there. That one was easy. Alright, we have one more to go. One more, and then we can do Uber Lab. That's another reason we should do Zona missions. Maybe just to get a bigger stock of yellow maps, I should do some white Zona missions. I have a bunch stacked up at the moment. Do some tier 5 Zona missions. That'll give us some tier 6s, which can drop yellow tier maps. Get the Baron minions popping in. Inspiration, definitely want to be leveling that up. Alright, so Einhar has left us, unfortunately. I like Einhar. He's pretty cool dude. Yeah, our damage is a little better now with all those gem level ups we got. Feeling a little more smooth. As long as we don't get like enemies have elemental resist. Also bosses, we need to pump up our damage a little bit more. But yeah, we got the Vol Lightning Trap, so thanks for recommending that, Orko. Alright, so that's increasing our single target just a little bit. Oh, my cat's trying to jump up on my soundboard. Get out of here, Toby. There you go. Don't need any more sound issues. Is that better than something I have? Probably not, no. It's not terrible though, I'll hold on to it. 100 life, 34 cold resist. It would be hard to get, and 3% life recovery on kill. Yeah, it would be too hard to get the links or the colors that we want. Even if I wanted to 6-link that, we need like a energy shield evasion hybrid for sure. Speaking of, I should. Yeah, Xana has. Oh, she has some stuff we can buy. Go ahead and purchase some of those. Cursed with a vulnerability. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, nothing that'll affect us, it looks like. Alright, so let's do a Xana mission. Reset our map pool. Grab more maps. I think we have plenty of chance orbs. 90 chance orbs. So we can stack up on maps pretty easily like this. But yeah, we even got Crippling Grief. I don't remember which ones I have. I never remember. We already have Crippling Grief. Just gonna go ahead and skip that. Alright, so we'll have unlocked a Baran. Baran is not a fun fight for any build really, but it's not too bad. You just need to avoid being on the squares and then kind of still try to keep your distance from them at the same time. You know. Alright, let's see if we can take the boss down in a decent amount of time with the delirium up. It might be a little bit difficult, especially trying to block the explodey boys. Alright, looks like we're not having too much trouble, so that'll guarantee us some simulacrum splinters. Oop, I aimed the wrong way. Yeah, a lot of what keeps us safe are all the chills and everything too. And if we shoot in the wrong direction and we don't chill and freeze things, it becomes a little bit of an issue. Alright, just got the 2 simulacrum splinters. Our clear speed is not quite reaching levels of being able to get a lot of delirium rewards yet. It was fine in the white tier maps, but it's definitely seeing a little bit of a fall off here. But we are going to get a decent DPS upgrade coming forward here. Alright. What do we got? Evolve Fragment, Beyond, Essence, Map. We're going to do the tier 6. It's minus max resist, which is a little obnoxious, but we just need to find Evolve Fragment. Waste pool. There. I already got a tier 6 out of it. See? Very, very beneficial. Good old Xana coming through. If you ever run out of maps, if you're having an issue sustaining, just do Xana maps of the highest map tier that you can do. And yeah, it'll help. You'll often get an upgrade through that directly. Oh, it's a time limit. Shouldn't be too hard though. Like even at our clear speed, it shouldn't be too bad. Got Duedre. Oh yeah, and slaying monsters and oh. Alright, let's drop our ball lightning trap. Try not to get cursed by stuff. Stay away from those orbs. And just spam the shit out of her. Alright. Mission successful, but we're gonna full clear the map. Since it's a tier 6 map and one of our goals is to get some more yellow maps so we can move up more easily. And after we're finished with this next map, I believe we actually get to just do Baran, which is pretty cool. Baron, whatever his name is. slowly but surely progress our Atlas. We're probably still, maybe by the end of the week, maybe by our Friday stream, maybe we can try our first Cirrus. We'll have to see. Might be rough. We have a lot of gearing to do before we can reliably do Cirrus, I think. Alright. But we'll definitely try it if we get him, even before we think we're ready. Because, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to try new things and get messy. Miss Frizzle style. Alright, sick. More than 50 monsters remain. What did I miss? Oh well, I don't care. I've done it mostly, so good enough. Yeah, the Spellslinger upgrade helped a lot. It seems like we're triggering our Ice Novas a lot more frequently when we attack. We kind of do this stutter step thing right now, where we attack, move, attack, move. Those squares drain your mana real quick.
Hello, friends.
Hey!
Welcome to Behind Eyes Gaming.
Well, I can't read that, but thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. That is written in a language that I cannot read, but I appreciate the subscription. All right. Fuck. I mean, crap. I mean, oh no. Chaos damage over time multiplier and +1 to lightning spell skill gems. Boy, that's all over the place. Not exactly what we're looking for. Alright. Talk to Kirak for some reason. I don't know why that's in the game, but here we are. Alright. And lots of maps from that, including some yellow maps. And we'll go fight Baran. So my current strategy is, and I don't know what my current completion is, so this actually might be a real bad strategy. Hey, how's it going, Keith? Yep, I've been doing all sorts of Spellslinger builds lately. In fact, 3 of my last 4 builds have been Spellslinger builds. I'm obsessed with it. I really like the playstyle. It's so fun. It's pretty powerful. It might not be as powerful as Archmage in terms of necessarily like the damage potential, the endgame potential, but it certainly is, in my opinion, the most fun playstyle at the moment. So yeah, I've been really big into Spellslinger builds lately. You're probably going to see me league start a Spellslinger character next league. We'll see. I have a couple of other ideas, but Spellslinger's on the top of my list. I have a couple of interesting ideas I wanted to try out too. Lightning based version? Is it like Arc Ball Lightning or that kind of thing? Yeah, I'm thinking it's pretty likely that I'm gonna do a Spellslinger start for sure. Arc Ball Lightning? Yeah, I did a Ball Lightning Minor recently and it was so good. It was crazy good. Like, unbelievably good. Like, I literally bought a level 1 ball lightning from the store and was I ended up leveling it in Blood Aqueducts a little bit to like level 5, and a level 5 ball lightning was good enough to like clear yellow maps with. So I'm sure a level 20 ball lightning would just crush through everything. It was pretty crazy. Ball lightning's a good skill. Who would have thunk it? Oh, yeah, I'm doing that right now for 3 spells. So at the moment I have Charisma and Sovereignty. I'm probably not going to get any more reservation than that, though, because you don't get a lot from other places. I could get it from jewels. What I might try to do is corrupt like threshold jewels and even my cluster jewels potentially later on, and see if I can get reduced mana reservation ones, and that might make it a lot easier. Yeah, I should probably do the boss. Purifying Flame and Wave of Conviction. Nice. Yeah, I did a cast on crit Purifying Flame and Wave of Conviction build last league. It was really good. It was a Cyclone cast on crit assassin, and yeah, it did a lot of damage. A very good deeps, you know. Took on most of the end game with it. I don't think I did Uber Elder, but I definitely did like Elder and Cirrus and whatnot. It's pretty sick. But yeah, I like Spellslinger better than Cast on Crit. It might not be necessarily as powerful, but it is certainly way cooler. Alright. Make sure we're staying out of his little squares. We also want to keep some distance from him himself. He does have some ranged attacks, but his slam really hurts. So you need to stay out of the way of that. Alright, got him on a lightning trap. And easy enough. Sick. Anything cool? Yeah, YouTube is a little weird for that. Sometimes they do stuff like that. So my current strategy, unfortunately, I don't have the watchtowers unlocked for these 2 areas for whatever reason, but I'll go figure that out later. Current strategy is to go in and put 1 into each, and then do the inners, and then do the outers, etc., and keep doing that until I have all the watchstones. I'll probably go to 4 watchstones in some area before that. Yeah, I did a lightning Spellslinger build with ball lightning and arc as well, and I just had Wave of Conviction put into a cast or a trigger when you use a spell benchcraft from my wand. 6-link Impulsa. Yeah, Impulsa really buffs up that build. You don't even yeah, it's really strong. And you get a lot of more damage too on the arcs on single target, especially if you can get like additional chains from the or an additional chain from the helmet enchant. It's really good. Those are pretty expensive generally though, because they're the most sought after arc by far. Arc enchant. Oh. Yeah, PoE helps get a lot of people through the quarantine for sure. There's a lot of content, keeps you busy for all day if you wanted to. I've been mixing my time a little bit with teamfight tactics, but yeah, I've been playing more PoE again. I'm trying to make it so I'm playing like 5 hours of PoE a day again. I had dropped down to only playing PoE on days I stream, and I'm like, I can't really make videos like this because I'm not coming up with new ideas. Wow, that's a lot of sacrifice fragments. I'll take the Vault Earthquake. Might use that later. Who knows? But yeah, I was playing too much of other games for a while. Ah, Deadeye. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you can get the extra chains for free there, plus a bunch of projectile damage and whatnot. Far shot could be really nice with ball lightning. Yeah, I could see that working out. Plus Tailwind. Tailwind's awesome, man. I mean, you can get that on boots, of course, but just being able to get it for free, life gain on a hit, yeah. Get some good sustain in there. Definitely need some sustain. I need a little bit more sustain on this character, really. Sounds pretty cool. One of my plans currently is actually a wave of conviction with 100% chance to ignite, and then what's it called? I know what it's called, but I can't remember its name. Flame Surge. I want to do a Spellslinger Flame Surge Wave of Conviction Chieftain. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. All right, let's get our Frostwalker there. We're not even close to Ellie weakness cap still, but yeah, I thought that would be interesting. Might not have that much clear. Might have to figure out something else to do. But I think it sounds like it would be really good single target. We'll have to see. See, this was a clear speed league. Usually the tempo is, or the pattern is, you do a clear speed league, a single target league, like a bossing type league, and go back and forth quite a bit. Kind of alternate between those. So we'll see what GGG has for us. People are speculating because of the light blue color, perhaps a fishing league. That would be funny. They finally pay off on the whole fishing thing. That'd be great. I mean, the secret fishing mechanic, which definitely exists and is totally possible to do currently. Next league is Farmville League. Yeah, I read that on Reddit too. That would be pretty weird, but you know, I'd give it a go. Farmville of Exile. Yeah, you have little plots of land you can put in your hideout. Like, imagine you're right here. You just have like a little field here. Oh yeah. You come in, you can like add currency shards or special currencies you find to your plants to give them special effects. Kind of like Cookie Clicker, if you've ever played that. They have like a garden mini game. You can get seeds, plant them, and then like there are special currencies that add special effects. And once they hatch, they give you like maybe a little map that you take and put into your map device, and you fight a special boss, and it gives different rewards based on the kind of currencies that you use to raise it up and grow it. That'd be cool. Might be really tedious too, but you know. Vulnerability. That's kind of obnoxious, but we'll do it. It's fine. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to throw beasts on there or something. Yeah, I'd be down. I would be 100% down for that league. Maybe. You know, Synthesis sounded really cool at first too, and I ended up really not liking it, so, you know, maybe. Oh look, we spawned Drax. So I think we have one more Drax to do. Then we can do Drax. Slowly get all that stuff. I need to do some tier 3 plus maps in the zones I don't have the watchtowers in yet, because that is becoming a bit of an issue. So I need to make sure I get the watchtowers. I should have gotten them before. I don't know. I must have just missed them. I don't pay attention, and I'm drinking half the time while I'm playing these, so... I'll come back and do the Zana. Actually, I don't think my Delirium will end. I just need to choose quick. Breaches. We'll do Breaches. Ooh, don't kill me. I'm trying to choose a map. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Yep, I'm doing a barrage with elemental hit. I was doing frenzy. Then I had a instead. Oh yeah, that was the other problem. I'm having to use ice bite at the moment in order to generate frenzy charges, which is a little bit obnoxious, honestly. Because ice bite isn't the best damage. It's an okay damage link, but it's not like optimal for sure. I could be using better ones, so I need to figure out a better way to generate frenzy charges because I can't really fit in any more links into my main skills. So what I was using before is the wand craft that triggers blood rage, but then I got this wand which is a lot better than the previous wand I was using, so I just decided to go with it. So here I am. But yeah, Ice Bite is not where I want to be as far as my means of generating frenzy charges, and I just don't have sockets for Blood Rage, unfortunately. I could do it without frenzy charges, but Spellslinger double benefits. You get the more damage for your spells, and you also get the attack speed, which means you're triggering your spells faster. So that's a pretty big deal. Oh, I should probably go back and get this breach. That's the whole point of this map. Oh, is this the boss? A breach in the boss room. What is this? There. Trigger a lightning trap or a ball lightning trap. Try to kill the boss and kill a decent amount of these guys at the same time. Power Siphon to curse monsters and bleed them? Well, you can definitely use it to curse them. You just use curse on hit. As far as bleeding them, I mean, you can, but is bleeding going to be that beneficial for you as with that particular build? Oh yeah. Got our Bitter Dream. Bitter Dream's OP. Ah, Hemophilia Gloves. I see. I mean, do you really need double explosion though? Impulse is 100%, right? It's not just a chance. I don't remember off the top of my head. So you're already getting the damage, and it's lightning damage, so it scales off any other lightning damage you have. So it's a big explosion. I mean, that's true for ones that have a chance to explode, but not like guaranteed ones. You only need one of those. But yeah, like the percent chance explosion ones, those ones you definitely want to stack up as much as you can. Getting some... Getting back into the groove. I haven't died in a while. I was dying a bunch in the beginning there. I was so used to my other character, which is damage over time based. Speaking of death, that was a lot of glowy orbs. Yeesh. Yeesh indeed. I mean, you can do what you want, but I mean, getting bleeds is going to be a little bit hard. Yeah, you can kill... Yeah, right now I don't have any reduced mana cost on my rings, and I still only have 7 mana cost with Barrage. It's super cheap. It's basically free. Like, I have way more than 7 mana regen per second because I'm a witch. And, you know, a lot of the nodes starting off there. Alright. Well, this isn't accomplishing much. This breach is in a weird, awkward space where barely any monsters are spawning. Now we gotta do a Bitter Dream build. If I get good armor... No, I can't do... Archmage with the Bitter Dream. It's not a wand. Unfortunate. That's fair. That is fair enough, man. Whatever works. If it works, right? Sounds a little excessive to me, but if it's working out for you, that's the important part. And as long as it's fun, that's the single most important part. If it's a fun build, and explosions usually are fun, that's why I would like to be able to fit in a Herald of Ice into this build. But unfortunately, I do not have 25% of my mana unreserved at the moment. Well, I guess it wouldn't be 25%. I'd have to take something off, though. I don't even know what I would take off. I could remove GMP from my thing and just throw in Herald of Ice. It's a 40% multiplier. Actually, that's a good idea. Good job, me. I'm a genius. I'm gonna try that. That might be a little bit more interesting. Make sure we do these. Might get a 6 link. I'm gonna lose so much of my AoE coverage from just like my general hits here, but it will kind of consolidate my Ice Nova explosions a little bit. Yeah, that's some galaxy brain shit right there. I'm sure it's not that galaxy brain, but somebody was probably sitting there thinking, man, why is he using GMP with his Frostbolt? I only have one threshold jewel, man. I need... Oh, whoa. I just got straight up screamed to death. Well. That was a 30 IQ play right there. Hey, look, it's a shrine with a bunch of rare or a bunch of blue packs around it. Let's flame dash into it. Smart boy. That one I'm going to go ahead and blame on the alcohol. My scapegoat forever. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Homer Simpson. Oh my god, these guys AoE with those screams is so big with this. Okay. We're good. Gee. Oof. God. That's some that was some intense screaming right there. Vol Discipline. I do not have Vol Discipline yet. Pick that one up. I always do that. I get like where I'm half paying attention and I'll like flame dash into a shrine and just get wrecked. Like a crit shrine or something. Happens all the time. I spend a lot of time playing PoE, not paying too much attention. I should play more Juggernauts. My life would be a lot easier. Or some tankier builds. This is why I don't play hardcore. I have the attention span of like a small rodent. Like a chipmunk or something. Maybe chipmunks have great attention spans, but, you know, maybe they don't. I'm going to assume that they don't. Alright, speaking of screamy boys, we got a nice... Oh, this is the hammer one. Since there are two bosses... Hey, he's just walking right along the ball lightning trap. Okay, he moved out, but he's dead. Not too bad. How's it going, Jumbo Jet? Yeah, having a short attention span can lead to a lot of deaths in this game. It requires a certain amount of attention on most characters. But yeah, once again, you can just play Juggernaut, then you're fine. Play Jug... You never have to really worry about dying if you got good gear and a good setup. Two fingers on the front of your forehead, or on the front of your head to check your sanity. I mean, if I'm truly insane, I wouldn't even notice anyway, right? Maybe I would. But if I was insane enough to be like, you know, just walking into these things and not thinking anything of it. Ignorance is bliss. I don't know what I'm getting at here. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ignore everything I just said. I just was rambling incoherently. Nothing about the sentence I said made any sense. Getting some drunken rants from Ryan, who can't pronounce the word rants, apparently. Hey, Jessica, would you mind grabbing... Oh, God! I was drinking. Why'd I do that? I was going to ask if you could grab me another thing. Thank you. Well... Good job, Ryan. Alright. I was like completely looking at my drink the whole time there. There's 10% experience just down the drain. Thank you. Was that intentional? It may have been less intentional than you think. To emphasize what not to do? Yeah, I'm just, that's what this whole stream is sometimes. What do you not want to do? Well, you don't want to look away from the screen, play with one hand, drink, and walk into a part of the map that you don't have uncovered, and you know for a fact there are enemies there. That's a good example of what not to do. I've taught you all a valuable lesson today. I hope you take it to heart. I know I will. No, I'll forget as soon as humanly possible. All right, I had a thing I was going to do after that map. But I don't remember what it was. I feel like it was something important. I feel like I had something important to do and I just straight up... Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay, so we're going to take GMP off here. That's going to open up a bunch of mana space for us. And we're going to try using Herald of Ice. I should probably check to make sure if I have a slightly leveled one in my inventory already. It's a Herald of Thunder. It's a Herald of Ice, level 6. It's better than level 1, I guess. Do I have any better one? Nope. Alright, so we're popping in Herald of Ice. And I'm going to go ahead and just stash this GMP in case I decide that this was a terrible mistake. Just throw it in some random tab by itself where it can be alone. Oop. Wrong button. There you go. Alright, we still have 70 mana. But as you can see, our AoE spread is going to be a lot tighter. Yeah, it's really, really, really tight. So hopefully the explosions make up for that. We'll see. We'll see how it works out in the end. Let's do a shore. I think it needs to be elked to get completion here. LA Equilibrium is not particularly good for us. Oop. I almost forgot. We're going to do the Einhar. We only have one Einhar mission, but we're going to do it. I got a blueberry and acai hard seltzer. No beer tonight. Got to keep the carbs low. Got to lose that last 5 pounds to get back to my normal weight. Oh yeah, our Herald of Ice explosions are going to be pretty pitiful to begin with. Oh, the coverage feels so much worse. Man, I can't wait until we get our other threshold jewel. Our other frozen trail, I think it's called. But the single target damage actually seems a lot higher because it consolidates the ice novas into a single spot. So once we get it high enough level to where the explosions take care of a lot of things, it'll probably actually be better even without the second threshold jewel, I would think. But yeah, it feels much worse at the moment. That was a Drox flag that killed me. I thought I had killed everything there already. The other big problem here is we're going to have to constantly switch around every time we die, which is very frequently. Everyone's weight during quarantine. Most people are gaining weight during quarantine. I'm losing weight during quarantine. Although, to be fair, my life is quarantine, so... God, these guys are fast! What is that? What is going on? Oh, they're killing my golems. Man. Oh, my physical damage reduction golem was dead. That was weird. Well, maybe this isn't the way to go. Maybe it's too narrow. And it's hard to, like, aim from a distance. Oof. Fast attacks. Let me look at this. No, because if I look at this, my minions will die. Luckily, I'm at 0% experience, so it's not actually bothering me. I kind of want to just see what's going on with this. Okay. Look how fast these guys are. Alright, we're just going to kite them as hard as humanly possible at the moment. Oof. Those things hurt a lot. Nope. Get away from me. I hate you. I don't like any of you guys. That was... those... okay, so those were Drox minions. Oh, that was terrifying. Yeah, it looks like our single target. That's the same pack I died to before. Alright, what do we got here? Gotta learn our lesson. I can't see the bear here. Okay. Bringer of Fragility. Allies can't die. Where are you? I wish we had like the Chinese client where you could see everything about the thing that killed you. Come on, come back. Extra physical damage, life leech, endurance on hit, resist. Okay, so there were two really, really spooky rares in that pack. Maybe I should just not do that map. It didn't look that scary when I looked at the mods, and it's the same tier I have been doing. Alright, Herald Device. From the data I've collected so far, being able to keep a distance and getting much wider area coverage on my chills seems to be the better strat. So we're going to go with that. Until I get my other threshold jewel, no Herald Device. Alright, so we want to stay really far away because this is a sub-fizz pack and an enemies can't die pack and also a lot of other mods that are very, very scary. Extra life, resist cold, bringer of fragility. Yeah, I'm in fact going to have to resummon my golems because they are killing my golems. Resummon this, resummon this, resummon this. Okay. We'll just keep it at a distance. Yeah, that was a juicy one, Einhar. Thanks, man. Wow. That was the scariest pack that I've encountered on this character by a far margin. And it had two really, really... Oh, why did they spawn right where I flame dashed? A flag full of enemies spawned right next to where I flame dashed. And I almost died again. I mean, this is the only scary thing here is the extra projectiles and I guess the ignite too. Oh, and I can't chill, which is one of my main enemies' action speed cannot be modified below base value. A lot of my defensive utility comes from chills, and I can't actually chill on this map. So this is a map with no chill. Yeah, that's scary. This is a rough map all around. Yep. Whenever I see that flag go, I'm gonna reflexively just just flame dash away as fast as humanly possible. Where'd he go? Oh well. We've learned our lesson, maybe. You get so used to like the easy yellow mod combinations that once the really scary combinations do come around, you're just so shocked to see them. Like most of them are crap, let's be honest. But then you get just the right combination, like invulnerable enemies, substantial physical, immune to whatever kind, or resistant against whatever kind of damage you do. You know, all that stuff all combined into one. Or like 2 rare packs stacked on top of each other like that. And then all of a sudden, your nemesis is created. Much harder than any bosses. Yeah, because we're not having trouble with most of the rest of the stuff. It was just that those particular 2 packs happened to have like some weird combination of mods that were just wrecking us. Absolutely destroying us. Right. Looks like we have a red beast and a flag here. Try to keep some distance on this guy. Don't let him cuddle up so close to me. Don't get trapped by random summons here. Alright, cool. What a nail biter. Oh. Corrupting blood. That one's always fun. We're just gonna let a bunch of them stack up before we use our bleed remove flask until he's almost dead. There you go. Got our bleed remove flask. Need to make sure we're resummoning our golems when they die. They all bled to death. All my golems, poor golems. They were just chilling. They were just being little golem buds. They wanted to live, but they weren't allowed. No life for you. All right. Well, that map was a real pain in the ass, but we got our Baron to fight, which will also be a pain in the ass, but yeah, we should be fine. The last few conquerors haven't really been an issue, so crossing my fingers. Didn't mean to put the map in there. Alright, toss all our maps. We're starting to get a good, a nice stock of maps. Apparently I talked to Kirak completely involuntarily. It just kind of happened. Our first tier 8 map. Oh yeah. We didn't look at Jana's new, or Zana, not Jana. Zana's new stash. We'll go ahead and get that. It's 1 chance orb. Shipyard. And we'll just buy all of it. We'll buy all of it. We'll burn through our chance orbs like no other. We still have 80 chance orbs left. Who needs chance orbs anyway? What, we gonna chance a headhunter? I don't remember if Nemesis is even on the Xana options this league. Alright, take on Drux. I have a bunch of stuff in the way of my second monitor, so you may see me periodically like peek up a little bit. Alright, so sounds like we got a Cassia here. I'm not 100% confident we can do a Blight while under the Delirium, but we're sure gonna try. This is a very much a we're gonna try type character. Alright, let's go ahead and put some of these things in here. Alright. And we'll just spam at the red dots on the minimap. Just stand in place. Spam at the red dots. That's our strat. Seems to be working more or less pretty well, but also we need to watch out for explosions and such. And there's still regular mobs being lured onto this part and exploding on me. Watch out for those. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That was quite easy even. I was expecting that to be a lot more trouble than it ended up being. A couple of stack decks. Sick. Could get some juicy divination cards that we'll never complete from that. Could get some voids and then randomly hit a headhunter off void. Eh? It's possible. If I got a headhunter on Solo Self-Found, I'd use it. I don't like using it on Trade League, but I'd totally use it on Solo Self-Found. I know that's a weird standard, but I mean, I earned it at that point. If I find it on Solo Self-Found, I 100% earned that. Even if I get it from a void, which, okay, maybe I didn't earn it at that point. Maybe I just got extraordinarily lucky. Nice. Got a divine. Pretty sick. Divines are always nice to have plenty of. Whoa, taking the deeps. Something just chunked me. Oh, it's got proximity shield too. I hate this. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Okay, getting plenty of ash splinters. Gotta get those breach stones up so when we get our thing all set up. Oh, get that LE resistance shrine. So we can make some higher tier ones, some pure ash breach stones. Probably not going to get a Chayula one on Solo Self-Found very easily. Chayula splinters are pretty rare, so... Especially not in 2 weeks, playing 3 days a week. Not going to happen. Might get some Cirrus action done. Probably not going to get Uber Elder, more than likely. This character has a lot of work to do before we can do that kind of content anyway. Maybe if we're really good with dodging, we can do it anyway. Just kite everything around. Play the fight perfectly. I mean, theoretically, if you never get hit, as long as you have some DPS, you can eventually win any boss fight in the game. In theory. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, the beginning of next stream, so on Thursday, I'm definitely going to spend some time crafting gear. Because I really need gear, and I definitely probably have some crafting, some stuff I can craft. So we're going to make an effort to craft some better gear, because we are reaching the point where it's becoming pretty difficult. And we haven't upgraded our gear in a long time, so... Alright, we have 2 branches off here, and they're in opposite directions. This is the boss one, there'll just be some extra mobs in the other one. Clear out these guys. Oh man, bleed stacks. Bleed stacks everywhere. Yeah, our damage isn't too bad. It's not like super good either, but oh man, I forgot we had a Drax to do. This'll be tough, I think. Well, maybe. It'll also be harder to dodge some of his like fist attacks and everything. We'll just have to keep our eyes out and keep a move on. Okay, looks like it's in those 2 corridors. So we can just go from here. Stupid bubble, man. Alright, we got ball lightning trap on him. Yep, we almost got super wrecked there. Take down his flags. Alright. Well, that wasn't... Oh, God, his fists are still coming down. He's fisting us good. Ooh, that's not too bad. Just gonna casually walk all the way over here again. There's no really efficient way to full clear this map when they spawn on opposite sides like this, so just gotta walk through. It's a small zone though, luckily. Alright. Let's see what we get for our div cards. Level 100 body armor, unique 2-stone ring. That's pretty good. Pretty cool. Throw this in here. Damage over time multiplier, cold damage to spells. Oh, that's almost really good. But I like the +1 to cold gems on the one that we currently have. Man, that's almost really solid. Arcane Surge on kill too. Man. Almost. Oh, that was our first divination orb. Or divine orb. Probably never gonna get the second half of that that divination card, but that's okay. All right. What was I doing? Oh, this. go ahead and throw this in our last area. Okay, we need to do Valdo's Rest tier 3 or higher, or New Bestiary tier 3 or higher. So let's look for those. Valdo's Rest or New Bestiary. Alright, here's a Valdo's Rest with crit multi, crit, temp chains, and elemental resist. Alright, this is going to be sketchy, but we need to get that. We need to get our Watchstone Tower, so we're doing it. Yeah, it's a pretty sketchy map. It's going to be not fun. The temp chains makes it not fun by default, but it's corrupted, and I'm going to run it anyway, so I may as well run it now, right? Yeah, we're going to try to be nice and careful on this. Try. Like, don't stand on those spinny blades. Luckily, they have a charge up time. God, I almost want to skip the Delirium, especially because it's weapons. Oh, God. I should have skipped the Delirium. What was I thinking? Okay. We're going to go ahead and close the Delirium out on this one. It doesn't give good reward. And, man, we will die. We will die. I should have a Curse Immune Flask. Yep, I could have a Curse Immune Flask. Monstrous Treasure. Ooh! It is a trial. Could it be our last trial? Crippling Grief? I think I already have Crippling Grief, but I'll check once I clear things out here. Yeah, we already have Crippling Grief. Unfortunate. Every one could be our last one. Once we get Uber Lab, we'll be a little better off. Both of our options are quite a bit better. We get guaranteed chills, or we get a bunch of damage and area of effect, which is also very strong. Oh man, that guy stunned me. Stunned me real good. This map is the rip. Try to keep our distance from as much as we can. Man, if we get a doctor card on solo Selfbound, I won't even know what to do with myself. Probably not going to happen, but it is a possibility. Guess I just leave it on the ground, right? I'm not going to collect enough of them by the end of the league. Throw it on the ground. No, then we get to keep it in solo Self-Found Standard, and maybe eventually, if we were to collect enough of them, we could have a Headhunter on solo Self-Found Standard. Ugh, I took my hands off the wheel. I mean, you know, the keyboard. I didn't expect so much to be right at the beginning out there. Luckily, you get, I don't even know if you get invincibility from that, but we get another crafting recipe, which is nice. Alright. Oh, this boss is super rippy too, man. Oh god, we're so screwed. I'm gonna die like 50 times to this boss, I swear. Alright, we're gonna try to keep our distance as much as humanly possible. Stay out of everything that glows on the ground as much as possible. And we're just going to shoot in the direction that we hope the boss is in. We have regen, so if we're not instantly killed, as long as we're not taking persistent damage, should be fine. We have a lot of regen. Oh, that's where the boss is. Like, I want to throw a ball lightning trap or two at her, but Yeah, this boss is really rippy, especially if you're kind of weak and it's on hard map mods. Oh! Nope. Okay. I think we're fine. Look at how fast she was at the end there. God. What a nightmare. But we did it. With our patented strategy of circle strafing and kiting around, we managed to defeat it. Yeah, I'll pick up murder mitts. Alright. Got 2 yellow beasts here. Gonna have a lot of beasts. I have so much bleed on me. Alright. Can't take it too easy. We could very easily still die to just the wrong yellow mob or something, or the wrong blue pack even. See, on a trade league, this is the kind of map I would normally be like, nah, I just don't want to run it, and I'd sell it, especially because it's a burial chambers. But solo self-found, I'm like, I'm gonna have to run it eventually, right? I'm gonna run it, so may as well just do it now. Only died once. That's not bad. That's not as bad as I hoped. I mean, not as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't hope for that. That would be absurd. Alright. And you know what? I think that map is a good stopping point for the night. It's been just about 2 hours, just short of 2 hours, but pretty close to 2 hours. And my voice is starting to hurt now, so yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I died a lot, so I hope it entertained you. I hope you have a fantastic evening. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I will see you next time. Bye.